Hello there, crafty friends. I'm Susan Boback, the card connoisseur, and I've got a couple projects today which do use some of our paper crafting supplies, but they also use someone else's very creative ideas. I found these on Instagram, and as I said, they're not my original design, but I'm really having a lot of fun with them. My granddaughter is going to be celebrating her 18th birthday on the 7th of February. Born just a week before Valentine's Day, I've always wondered if her favorite color of red is because of that. So let's get started. This is a box gift that I think any age, even from a little child up to a senior adult, would enjoy. What I've used on the front is this ephemera package from Stampin' Up! And they're called Unforgettable Times Mix and Match. Now, they aren't stickers, but what I like about them is that there's just a wide assortment of words and phrases. Celebrate happy day. I thought that would be perfect. And the background paper here is just the reverse side of some designer paper from Stampin' Up! At some other season. Now, one of the things that I love about being a demonstrator is I get to see the products 30 days before they go live to the customers. And I always encourage people, whether they're another demonstrator or a customer, to look at the products and don't be thinking about a specific reason that you're going to use them or a holiday. And that's what I thought about this package of ephemera. I didn't have any interest in using them at this time, but I often get the little products like this to set aside because somewhere along the line I'm going to be able to say, I have just the thing for that. So that's what I found in these words. Now, so here's how her package will open like this. And I think you can see it says happy 18th birthday. And these I used a die that cuts the whole alphabet at the time, and I believe it's called Everyday Velvet, but it is paper-backed velvet. And with her favorite color being red and with it being Valentine's Day, I put together some cute little things to put in her box. So here's some sunglasses. Here's some Lindor milk chocolates, some little hearts to let her know how much I love her. And she just declared that she's going to be an English teacher, so I thought these charms were just perfect for her. And then last thing in the box, I found these pink sprinkles that she can put on these red velvet cookies. Now, that's not all that's going in her package. Let me show you what else I saw on Instagram that I think is just an amazing, amazing idea. Now, if you're familiar with the word fondue, I believe the fondue pots came out maybe in the late 60s, early 70s, and it's where you heat a pot of either chocolate or cheese, and then you dip cake or bread or things like that into it with a long fork, and you're all sitting around and you're cooking or dipping at the table in a group. So this is her own little individual fondue pot. Now you can get these candle melt containers anywhere. I got this at the Dollar Tree. And you want to make sure that it has a deep enough hole here that whatever you're putting in here, whether it's going to be chocolate or cheese chunks, that when you light the candle down in here, it's going to melt it and it's going to create a little puddle. So in her individual fondue pot, then she's getting this candle melt warmer. And then I've packaged up two tea lights. Now, they're not the battery. You want the ones that are going to light with flames so they create the heat. So one at a time, she will put one in the bottom here. And then she can put the chocolate in the top. I don't know if it will all fit all at once. And then she can take chunks of angel food cake, or perhaps some orange slices, grapes, whatever she'd like to dip into her chocolate. And then I've included this little fork for her to use also, which she could use a bamboo skewer too. Now, here's a picture that I printed out so that you could see it just a little more. It's the candle melt container with a candle underneath it, a little fork, some sweet bread, and then the chocolate will melt on top. So if you're an adult that likes these kinds of things, individual fondue pot, or you have a surprise that you'd like to bring to someone, it doesn't have to be birthday, and it certainly doesn't have to be child-oriented. Whatever you can find to put in a box. And the other thing, it doesn't have to be a box just like this. It can be just a square box, and it could be a gift bag, something simple. I do have to send this across the miles in the United States, but I'm confident that I can get a priority box to have it all fit in. So thanks for watching today. Now go get creative.